Buzz's Retirement Garage. It's Christmas shopping time, right? We're in the beginning of November. It's time to start shopping. So Buzz is going to give you some ideas. You know, we're older now. We're seniors, and maybe we're buying for each other if you have a spouse, but you sit back and you look at each other and you go, we got everything. What could we want? And, you know, in the case of my in-laws, they would just quit buying for each other, you know. And that's kind of sad. So there's always little things you can buy. And my wife's really good at this. Mrs. Buzz is really good at this. She could find just the craziest things that are nice, you know. So I thought I'd bring up a few things. And also plug a business who I really like. I get no commission from them or anything, but there's a company called Spectralite. Let's see if my computer will go on. But they do restoration pictures. So if you could see this, Mark Madeira at Spectralite, and I'm going to put a link to this video. He took this old picture of a Zeppelin that a customer brought in that was faded, cracked up everywhere. And hopefully you can see this. Okay, so it was this picture was very old, rolled up, and he restored it to a beautiful, beautiful print. And I want you to click the link that's going to be found below, and I want you just to watch the video. It's a short video, and I want you to see how he did that. But that's one of the things now that people are doing. So what's a good gift? So I went and grabbed mine because what brought this up was I'm going to print out, because everybody's got thousands of pictures on their phone, right? And you also have, many of us, have pictures that we took with our Instamatic 110 or even back with our Polaroids, or maybe you have some 35 millimeters that you printed out back in the 60s and 70s and 80s. Well, you didn't print them out. Photomat did it back then, right? But I'm going to take some of the pictures that I have on my phone, because nowadays nobody's printing pictures. And I shouldn't say nobody, but very few people print pictures. They just have them on the phone or up in the cloud. They're using Google Photos or they're using Amazon Photos to store their photos, and they've got thousands, right? If you're taking pictures like me, and I don't do that much, you've got thousands of pictures sitting somewhere. So I'm going to go through those and make a small album for my daughter and my wife, actually, of pictures of my daughter, and for some other people that would be interested. And I'm just going to buy these. Like, you can get these little small photo albums. Doesn't have to be the old big ones like we used to have, remember? But we can get these, and I think you can get like 100 pictures in here. Okay, so when I opened this, one of the pictures that I saw was the river. And this is Rocky River near me. And look how faded that is. You know, it's an old photomat picture, right? Taken with my Kodak 110 Instamatic, more than likely. This was way back, late 80s, actually. And that photo, if it was a great photo, and I really loved it, which I like it, but I don't love it, could be restored by Mark, okay? That's one thing that he's really good at. Among other things, he took my daughter's graduation pictures. He just did a great job on those. Well known in the community, just a super, super guy. But he can do these restorations. That's something that he likes to do, and he's good at it. So he could take, if you have pictures that you have old pictures sitting around, and you want your family or your children or grandchildren to have some pictures of you, or maybe your mother and father that are really old because they're from the 30s or 40s and they're just all beat up and they just don't look good, get those over to Mark. And again, I'll put the link down there. I want you to really take a look at the video that he does. Mark can do a great job of restoring the pictures. Now, he said, what is this, the 9th of November? This is the 8th or the 9th. I'm retired, I don't know. But he says if he gets them within a week or two, he can have them back to you before Christmas. So I wouldn't delay. If you're thinking about doing something like this, I would do it right away. And again, check that link out. Here's some more gifts. Now, you could do this at Thanksgiving if you'd like, because I got this, an advent calendar that somebody sent me anonymously. Either Target made a mistake and the delivery person made a mistake and just dropped this off on my steps, or one of my subscribers sent this to me anonymously. It's a Lego, in this case it's a Lego advent calendar. But, you know, Aldi's was selling advent calendars. I see that, and some other people. That's an interesting gift to give at maybe Thanksgiving. If you're going to see your family or your grandchildren at Thanksgiving and you can't see them at Christmas, maybe that's an idea. So a couple other things. My wife gets me this, and this is where I say she comes up with these crazy ideas, and they're actually great ideas. So in this case, it's Jerky and Spice. Okay, so these are just jerkies, but they're not just any kind of jerky. No. So if you can see the titles, and I know it's pretty hard to see that, but she's got venison, okay, basic, right? Turkey, all right, basic. Kangaroo. When have you had, now answer this question, when's the last time you had a stick of kangaroo? How about some alligator, maple duck, and some more venison. A beef, and ostrich is back there too. So we got some ostrich. But this is kind of cool. Jerky and Spice. You could probably get it on Amazon. It's called 10-piece game. Something. I can't read it. But that's an interesting gift, you know. And that's something that, yeah, I got this last year. The reason I brought it up now is because I forgot about it. I had it sitting somewhere. I didn't even think about it. And when I was going to make this video, I thought, what about this? I totally forgot about it. So that's something cool. I watch a video, a guy named World Money Wins, and he's big into silver. So maybe getting a silver, a 1 ounce silver coin, or just getting a bar of silver, or if you want to go gold, you can go gold. I know Costco's going to start, or Costco's selling gold now, believe it or not, and they're going to get into silver. But you can get these from SD Bullion, JM Bullion. There's a host of people out there. You can go to your local silver dealer and buy them. And usually you get them, you know, you look at the spot price of silver, add $6-7 to it or whatever. Here's Space Force. I'm doing this right. Here's a Space Force coin. And this is in 999 silver, so it's 1 ounce of silver. I mean, it's small, maybe not for the little 5 or 6 year old, right? But it's just interesting to maybe give this to somebody who would appreciate it, right? And it's got value to it. The other thing, and the last thing I'll bring up, is my wife, again, she finds these interesting things. I love certain collections, so I collect my Christmas lights, as some of you know. And if you don't, like and subscribe so you can see kind of the hobbies that I get into, some of the retirement stuff that we talk about. Meet some of the subscribers that we have. We got great subscribers on here. I mean, just absolutely beautiful people. And she'll pick up collections that certain things I like. So Christmas lights, Christmas ornaments. But I usually get those off of eBay or somewhere because they're all 1940s, 50s, and 60s. I like to put that on my aluminum Christmas tree. Hey, did you guys know I won a blue ribbon? Yeah, most of you do. But these are called gem trees. Okay, you can go on Amazon and just type in gem tree. And it's, you know, it's basically they're either put on some type of a gem. they can either look like a boulder with just copper wire tied on with some gems hanging off. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that is unique, and you know, we put this where I have to, when I walk past it, I see it every day that I walk past it and look at it. It's just, I love this kind of stuff, you know, and it's odd, it's unusual. Yeah, it's just something that you have to put down and maybe dust once in a while, right? But which we don't want clutter, right? But these are just fantastic little trees, and they come in all sorts of different types of trees. So they're called a gem tree. Look that up on Amazon. Anyway, those are just a few ideas, some thinking that I had about buying some things. Now I got to figure out what to get Mrs. Buzz. So if you could help me, ladies out there, gentlemen out there, if you could help me, what should I get Mrs. Buzz? Right? I'm a guy. I shop December 24th. Since I'm retired, I'm gonna try not to do that this year. But if you can, give me some ideas. She doesn't read my comments, so anything you say, she won't know about. It'll just be between us and our subscribers. So I appreciate your time. Check out Mark Madeira at Spectralite, and I'll put that link there, and we will see you later.